Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the China Glaze Happily Never After collection for Halloween 2017. I'm really excited that there even is a Halloween collection this year because we didn't get one last year. I got these on eBay, but I did see that they were recently put up on headtotobeauty.com as well, so they should be popping up around all kinds of websites fairly soon if they're not up already. So 6 polishes here all together, and I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is called Do You Boo, and this is a matte black and gold holographic glitter mix. And I am showing this over Captivate Me. This is from the Essie Fall Gel Couture collection, which I am hoping to have a video on soon-ish. So here is one coat. So this has some hex glitters in it and a couple of little bar glitters, and it has a really fine black matte glitter as well. This is pretty dense, so it does take a little bit of care. It's a little bit on the thick side, and it does take a lot of manipulation to get that glitter spread out evenly as well. Though having that really fine black in the background does help it look more even than it would if that was not there. And you are going to need a top coat, maybe 2 coats of top coat to get this completely smooth, and it is going to be difficult to remove as well. So that is 1 coat of Do You Boo. The next polish is called Queen Please, and this is a shimmery topper. The shimmer in here shifts from a green to a gold, but it's really just showing gold on camera. And I am layering this one over a black. This is Like It Loud, also from the Fall Essie Gel Couture line. If you see any bald spots in this, it really could have used 2 coats. I just did one to save some time today. So here is 1 coat. And this covers pretty evenly. Well, if I have enough on the brush, it does. This covers pretty evenly over that black on the first coat. You could obviously layer this over any color. I just wanted to show it over black so you could really see. And I believe that I have a picture of this on its own. If not, I'll have to either cut this part out or take one. And the formula on this is really good as well. This is a really fine shimmer, so it's not going to be difficult to remove, and you shouldn't need any crazy amounts of top coat to smooth it out either. So that is 1 coat of Queen Please. The next polish is called Sin-derella, and this is a murky taupey gray with a red shimmer. So here is 1 coat. This one is a little bit sheer on that first coat. I can still see my nail line, but it's a lot more opaque than I was expecting, and the shimmer is really strong. Great formula on this one. It's not too thick or too thin. It doesn't run or pool anywhere, and it doesn't, I'm getting some running down the stem of the brush that I have to be careful with, but it doesn't run down the nail. And the shimmer doesn't look like it has any brush strokes in it either. So here's 2 coats. And 2 coats does cover that little bit of nail line that I had. It also deepens the color a bit. And that shimmer just stands out really nicely. I really like this one. So that is 2 coats of Sin-derella. The next polish is called Life's Grimm, and this is a really dark, almost black gray with that green to gold shifting shimmer. It does look a little bit more green, I feel like, on camera once it's in this base. This, to me, really looks like Queen Please mixed with the dark gray. So here is 1 coat. And this one is a little bit sheer and a little bit light on the first coat. Good formula on this one. So here's 2 coats. And the second coat here does cover completely, and it does deepen that color. I feel like this looks really similar to how Queen Please looks over a dark base, but you don't have quite as much shimmer because it's in the base and not on top of it. So that is 2 coats of Life's Grimm. The next polish is called Lookin Gore-geous, and this is a dark plum cream. So here is 1 coat. So this is a little bit sheer on that first coat, little bit, I guess not streaky, just a little bit patchy. This has a really good formula on it. It spreads out really smoothly. You do have to watch a little bit of that polish dripping down the stem of the brush, but as far as going on the nail, it's really nice. So here is 2 coats, and this one does cover completely in 2, and it does deepen the color a little bit as well. And this one also dries very shiny. So that is 2 coats of Lookin Gore-geous. And the last polish is called Crown for Whatever, and this is very similar to OPI's Turn on the Northern Lights in that this has a navy blue base with the pink shimmer to it. This, however, is one of those really, really fast drying, super matte polishes that China Glaze does, so you do have to go into this knowing that, because these are really easy to mess up if you tend to overwork polish like I do. So here is one coat. So depending on your application, this one can be opaque in one coat. I did have to do 2 for my pictures because I overworked it and I had a ridge that I needed to take care of. I'm not going to call this until it's completely dry just so I can see whether I need to add a second coat or not. It's not completely dry, but I can see a little bit through my nail line on my pointer finger. It's pretty even. I'm pretty impressed with how even I was able to do this on the first shot, but I am going to risk that second coat anyway just to get it completely opaque, but that's me being really picky. I don't think that's going to be necessary for everyone. I changed my mind. It's too risky. Really close to having this even. There's a few ridges here on my ring finger. There's a little spot on the end of my middle finger, but it's the little light spot that I'm seeing is so minor. I just don't think it's worth risking messing it up. So when this is completely matte, the shimmer is there, but it's not as obvious as it would be if it was glossy, so you would want to add a top coat if you want to see that a little bit better. But that is one coat of Crown for Whatever. So Sin-derella is going to be my favorite. I really like the shimmer that's in this, and I like how it contrasts against that kind of nude taupe base, so that one is my favorite. So that is the China Glaze Happily Never After collection for Halloween 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.